we always sit together. And, it's the little things, as Fred's talking, it's Robin will reach over and give me the squeeze. Bree will give me that look out of the side of her eye. And Brendan, even if he has to reach across his sister or his mom, will give me that endearing slap to the knee, hey, Fred's talking right to us. We love that.
Sunday has a special feeling of unity, and I really enjoy that because not only do I get to worship myself, but I get to worship with the people who introduced me to Christ. So I think that's really special.
I always find that no matter how our morning started, and most of the time, in all honesty, it's very hectic. Whether it was, I'm kind of tired today, or it's cold outside, which we'll unfortunately be getting into soon. As soon as we get here, I'm glad we came, and I'm glad that it just makes you feel good, and our day just goes better. Versus if for some reason we miss church, it just don't have that same peace. So. It's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been watching Bren grow in the Lord a lot. We talk about it a lot. And I can also think of a moment I had this summer. I received a text from Bree. She was at CIY. And it was a very simple text. It just said, I've got some big news. And I almost automatically knew what it was. And then I waited for the next text to roll in. And she said she'd be baptized on the following Sunday. That was July 5th. And that was incredible. It was a big deal for us this year.
It's peace of mind. It's just you love your kids more than life, really. And you know that they're going to be with you forever. And that's huge.
They're the first people that you know, and they're your main role model. You want to be like them. At least most people generally want to be just like their parents. And with my parents, they're always pushing me to, if I have a hard time in school, they push me, you got this, but you just got to study, you got to pray for it, it'll happen. And they just remind me to be humble, and not only are they an example to me, but they also remind me, Bree, you have to be an example to others, because, being an example is one of the biggest things to, show other people that you have Christ. Every teenager can relate to the fact that when you're in high school, you'll get asked to do things, you'll get peer pressure to do things, and I don't have a problem saying no. I've never had that problem to say no. I've been very blessed that way. And I think a lot of that has to do with, my parents.
It's the best thing you'll ever do. Every child needs a good foundation, and what better foundation than Jesus Christ?
I think it's right. You need that. You need that foundation. We're going to encounter a lot of things out there in school, after school. To have that foundation on which to make good decisions.
What's really cool is my parents are really open with allowing us to come to them, which I think every parent should be, really open to their children.
We all sit down as a family. We try. It doesn't always happen every single night, but I was raised that it's important to have dinner together as a family, and it always starts off with a prayer, and somewhere in there usually is a conversation of where everybody is for the week, whether it's something good, something bad, something frustrating.
We're all busy. We're so busy. And I think that when we do talk to each other, a lot of the conversation is around what we've been doing and how prayers have been answered. I think that we talk a lot about how God's been working in our lives and the things we've been praying for. And
We've never been an unhappy family. I mean, we've always been a happy family, but as soon as we all started coming back to church and really starting to push our faith, I realized a difference in all of our individual relationships with each other. And just as an overall family, I feel like we were happier, we were more open with each other. I mean, we were all sharing something in common, and it was getting closer with Christ.